Junkyard Junkie, back here with another video. Today we're working on this 2007 Mustang GT, but this should work for any Mustang from 2005 to 2014. We're going to be replacing the rear shocks, which is a very easy job, so let's get started. First thing you want to do is take a piece of wood and scotch that front wheel. Okay, so we just want to slide it up underneath. Go ahead and slide your jack stand underneath. I like to put it under the rear diff. Okay, so we'll lay it down on the jack stand. There we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take all these off. Okay, just like the front, we have this built-in like stopper, so that way you don't got to counter hold this. But we have to get back here with a 15mm. There we go, that'll come right off. Now we just want to push this bolt through and just leave it here for now. Let's go take off the top bolt. It's also a 15mm. Okay, so looking in the trunk, you just want to pull this back, and there's our bolt. Okay, so we're going to zip this out with a impact. I suggest you do the same. If you are doing it with a regular wrench, you may have to get a pair of vice grips to grab onto the bottom, up underneath at the top. That way you will be able to keep it from spinning. Okay, so even with the impact, it's spinning. So we just put some locking pliers on there, and now that should let us go ahead and remove it. And now it comes right out. Okay, so first we just want to pop this back off, and we want to remove this bolt down here. Okay, now it should just go ahead and pull on out, just like that. Okay, like always, you want to match them up. As you can see here, this one says Ford, it's probably the original equipment. And then we have our aftermarket on this side, and everything lines up good. Okay, so if we look here, the exact way they're on there now is how we want it. So we're going to have the nut, we'll have this little cap, the bowl will face down from the trunk, and then under that will be this little spacer. So it'll go on there like that. So that's what it's going to be like in the trunk. And underneath, it'll be like this. The bowl will face upwards. Now, one last thing you want to do before you ever put a shock in is you want to go ahead and prime it essentially. You want to mix those gases up. So you just want to push down. Let it release. You want to do this 3 to 7 times. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stick it back up in there. Went ahead and took this bowl side down. We're gonna take this, put it right here, the beveled up at the top. And we're just gonna force it up in there. Then down below, I'm going to put the bolt back in on the bottom, just enough to hold it. So we're just gonna stuff it in there like that for right now. Okay, with it coming up through the top like this, we're going to take this, put this in here, bevel side down. Now we're going to take our bowl and face it downwards, and then we're going to start our nut. So we're going to run that down real quick. Just like that. Now we're going to torque it, and remember to put those pliers back on underneath so it doesn't spin on us. Okay, so we're torquing this down to 30 foot-pounds. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to get this back up into place. You can do it by hand. If you can't, then you can use your jack. Go ahead and get this nut started back on. You want it right in between these two little lips. Okay, this lower bolt gets torqued to 85 foot-pounds. Torqued. Okay, all we gotta do is put the wheel back on. Okay, remember to take your jack stand out. Now we just lower our jack and pull it out. Don't forget to unscotch your wheel and you're good to go. And that's all there is to replacing your rear shocks. If this video helped you in any way, please give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.